Hello, this is Sibyl Harmony. How aliens affect politics and how we are waking up now in this time. America is waking up. So this is a political video, but it might be a little bit out there than most people are used to, a little bit different ideas. I think most people believe in like angels, 70% or more of the population believes in at least the idea of angels. And it's really clear when we check in with the ancestors, the Native Americans believed in star people. There are many pictures and artworks of lights coming from above or beings coming from other dimensions or places or that are not necessarily human. Um, and so there's a lot of history that we don't know. And so we're going to talk about that. That isn't taught in currently in our school. So our systems are outdated. And that's kind of why everything's falling apart because we're shifting into a new state of consciousness. And America is waking up. You see this in the town halls with the GOP quickly being, clearly being exposed, maybe not quickly, it's taken years and decades on both sides, corruption being exposed and this new energy that's coming in that we're just at the very, very beginning of is about power to the people, power of the people, rather than one leader or one king or one dictator, where everyone is considered, where things are shared, where things are done more on a group level. And that's where I see us going. I've talked in many of my videos about a dream I had about how the world will be about 800 years from now. But most people want to know what's going to happen next week or in the midterms. And we're getting there. Even though it looks like a mess, like everything's falling apart, we are actually going through a huge awakening, particularly in this month, August. We're going through awakening in consciousness where people are waking up to what really matters, how we've been controlled, how we've been taught that, oh, politics doesn't matter and you'll just get into an argument. So best not to say anything or, be distracted with whatever rather than how your life, your salary, it has to do with minimum wage, taxes, the services that we get, your health care, education, student loans, infrastructure, roads, buildings, clean water, clean air, the environment, all that is politics. And so Americans are waking up, and it took someone who was really dishonest and crooked to come in and just destroy it all. And that's what's happening right now. We're living through a time in history where America's being, from the inside, is attempted and is destroying the institutions. On one hand, this is horrible, and it's horrific and traumatic, but it's also an opportunity to start something new because whenever something dies is death and rebirth. It's like the caterpillar goes into the cocoon and comes out a butterfly. And the cycles of life, night and day, beginnings and endings. So we are in an ending time with the very, very tiny bit of beginnings with the Democrats. Is it Chen Wu? So I called Governor Newsom's office, Kathy Hochul's office, and I said, thank you for standing up for democracy. And I'm going to call Chen Wu is a Democrat, and the Democrats, and find out the other Democrats that have left the state of Texas to try to protect democracy, because we're in a war right now to save our country. And you see at the town halls, the GOP knows they can't win. That's why they've reverted to, well, let's cheat, let's gerrymander everything. And finally, the Democrats are waking up and saying, we're not going to sit here with a pencil and hope that you come around to proper thinking. They're not. They're trying to steal our country. And so this is a war now. And So this video is about that we are waking up. We are waking up and we are taking back our country. And this is what it looks like. There's also, I said this and it's been around for a while, a lot of intense energy happening now. So stay really grounded. Say your prayers because there was just another shooting at a military base. And I pray for everyone who uh, was affected and the soldiers. Um, there's constantly shooting. There's been like in my area, there's yellow jacket infestations attacking people. So luckily, state of California pays to come out for free and help you out with that. But I mean, there's just Uranian energy, which is quick, fast, shocking, unexpected. And so with that, we want to ground and breathe. And also there's a lot of joy. So we're going through transformation and we're going through joy now. And if we look at this as a time of great growth personally and as a country and a world where we're evolving into a better world. Okay. So I encourage you to call your governor, or even if it's not your governor, and the Democrats to support and to vote in November. If you're in California, vote for, I don't know if it's going to be yes or no on the ballot yet, because the way they word it, it's like you have to read a whole, legal. I mean, I wish they would just make it easier to understand, like this supports gerrymandering in California. This doesn't, like, but I'll look at it the ballot when it gets here. I do vote by mail. We also need paper ballots and hand counting, I think it is. A client of mine who's a friend was telling me, we need paper ballots too. And she's right. We need vote by mail, paper ballots. That's how we won during COVID, because it was vote by mail. Okay, and so the people are taking back our country. And so I want to talk about aliens here. And so I talk to guides. I believe when I look up in the stars of the sky, there's so many millions of stars. It's impossible to think. I mean, it's really self-centered and small-minded to think that we're the only life or intelligence in the universe. I mean, that's ridiculous. And so we've seen spaceships. Some people believe in guides or angels. So those are all aliens. If you think about it, even maybe some of us are aliens because maybe we've been incarnating on this planet for a while, or maybe not, or maybe incarnated a few times on this planet. But not many of us are like, who really is from Earth? Okay, so if you're talking about aliens and spaceships, they don't really show up that way so much, just out in the open. But they have been here for thousands of years, working with and helping people. And they have, there are negative aliens who are here trying to hurt the planet, pollute the planet, which are more like reptilian aliens. And no mistake that dinosaurs made the fossil fuels when they died. They even left pollution on the planet. So some reptilian energies, like you see Kuan Yin with her dragons here, some reptilian energies are helpful and positive, but most not. And if you believe that people have guides and angels here helping them, then it would make sense that people here that are doing negative, evil, destructive things have negative guides they're listening to. Okay, so whether you want to believe that or not, it's just like we live in a universe and a world that has the dichotomy of dark and light, good and bad, especially on Earth. We have the good guys and the bad guys, the dark and the light, okay? And we have free will here. So if we understand that aliens and angels and beings of light or ascended masters or even dark energies have been coming here for thousands of years and assisting or hurting humans, then it would make sense that they're still here. So because they're not out in the open, because people couldn't handle it, because of religion or what we've been taught about the way our world is. They have not so far come out so much, but are more and more, we are seeing lights in the sky, unexplained things. I know many people who have had visitations. I've seen aliens. I've seen angels. I've seen all kind of beings. Some I don't want to be around. But if you are very religious or you're have a lot of fear, you're going to attract more those, or if you're actually doing dark negative things, you're going to attract those negative lower energies. I don't really attract them anymore because I know who I am. I'm grounded. I'm very ethical and in the light. I make this, we all make mistakes. It's not about that. But my intention is to do good and to assist people. And I know that. And I'm connected and I follow guidance from beings of light or my higher self, whatever, angels, whatever you want to call it. And so the darkness doesn't really affect me so much. We need to understand that we live in a world of free will and dichotomy. So negative things do happen, but it's how we deal with it because everything is here to teach us. And that's what my guides have told me. But some of these Republicans or dark leaders have negative beings around them. Are they hanging out with reptilian beings? Reptilian beings, I've worked a lot with sexual abuse, people who've been sexually abused or physically abused. The beings I see around them are not human. I do shamanic healing. I've seen these beings. I'm not afraid of them because the way you deal with that is to let go of your fear, be ethical and be aligned with yourself, and they can't really affect you. Okay. And if they do, you can't be afraid of that because this is energy. They can't. Okay. So the light and the love is and power is the strongest energy on planet Earth. But you have to know that. So these Congress people and the person in the White House, if he is a person, maybe he's who's an alien. Maybe we all are in some way. But whatever he is in the White House has demonic or lower energies around him. Okay. Which could be, if you don't really believe in that, like if you're very religious, you might believe in demons or whatever. But if you don't want to believe in that, the lower negative thought forms. Okay. You ever hear like serial killers and stuff said a negative voice told me to do that? It's like that. It's like negative energies that are trapped in the field of energy here on Earth that where there's been suffering, illness, or death, or wars for millennia. Those negative energies are here. When people stop believing in those and stop being afraid and wake up, they will no longer be here. And that's when our country and the world will heal as we become more ethical and honest and more loving. That's how we heal this, with love. So we need to do the physical things, voting, calling the governors, passing laws, holding them accountable, doing protesting. All that is you're working in the light. But we also can connect spiritually and energetically with these beings. There are helpful beings that want to help us, that have been here, giving us clean energy, helping us, trying to ward off climate change, but they just can't do it anymore. We've gone too far. There's like giant piles of garbage floating in the ocean. There's, how much can they do before they're just like, it is not, the earth is out of balance. And so to me, I know anybody who is not promoting green energy is on the dark side, who is not, there are green jobs. There is a green economy. We could actually live and be healthy and have a green economy. It's just a matter of switching over. And the big monies that don't want us to do that, the large corporations and the billionaires or oligarchs, which are also connected to these dark energies that want to control, that want to hurt, that want wars, that want pollution. It's all the same thing. So the good news is we are waking up and that the good angels are here for us. I'm teaching a class this weekend in connecting with, when we connect with our intuition, and I'm not against religion. There are some people who are religious that are really good souls, that are really, that have been saints, that are here now, human bodies, doing the work. Like what's that reverend, the poor people's reverend, doing the work here, feeding people, marching and protest, the Pope, the recent Pope, that are really here doing the good work of so I'm not against religion, but there's also a lot of religion that masks itself as a light, but it's really, molesting children, taking money, doing all kind of things in the back, and then pretending they're like good people. You're not here to learn to not be a sinner. You're here to understand that if you go inside and love yourself and heal yourself, that you can save yourself. And when you do that, the world consciousness, imagine a planet where we all meditated and cared about each other. There'd never be any pollutions or war. All of this is a big game. It's a big dark game. And the dark energies want that to happen. It's hard for me to understand. Like, I don't understand evil. I don't understand cruelty. I don't understand violence. I don't understand why would anyone want to destroy the planet or hurt animals or people. I don't understand it. But I don't need to. I just need to acknowledge that it's there and that I'm not having it. Don't have it in your life. Don't be afraid. It's time to stop being afraid, like these Democrats in Texas are standing up. Don't be afraid. We can do this. We're going to push back. We are waking up. America is waking up, and the good aliens are already here helping us. If you open yourself up to them, they'll come to you in your dreams, in thought form, in feeling. Every morning I ask, how may I serve? And I'm guided. How may I serve myself, my family, my community, the country, and I'm guided. And you can do that too. Sometimes I'm asked to do stuff that I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I really want to do that. But that's a whole nother video, and I teach that in my classes. So I have a class this Saturday, 10 o'clock Pacific time. It's on my website, and we're going to spend the whole day healing and connecting to our intuition and angels, and it's going to be amazing. I have a healing class in September, getting our immune system strong, and then a class in October of mediumship and healing the shadow energy. So really cool classes. You could also join my membership. So my classes have a lot of information. They come with videos. It's a whole day with me. My membership is 2 Saturdays a month for an hour, and I answer your questions. And I have a gardening accident. I garden in my yard, so that's and I don't wear fake nails or anything. So anyway, so what was I saying? Memberships. Now because I'm doing these classes, I'm just doing 1-2 hours Saturday at the end of the month, the 4th Saturday of the month for my members. And I answer questions, I give teachings. And so it's really cool, and it's not expensive. It's only like $15, where my class is like, I think, $111, but it's really packed with information and worth it. And so check me out. I may not be on this Saturday, but I also put out a spiritual video on Thursdays, 12 o'clock Pacific time, where I talk about healings and teachings there. And I am starting a new channel that's just going to be all spiritual. And someone was asking me about it. And I have to, what's the name of it? What's the name of my channel? Harmony Healing. No. What's the name of my channel? It's something Harmony Healing. I have to ask, my grandson set it up, so I have to ask him where it is and what the name is. Sorry about that. But subscribe to this. Like me, please. Subscribe. It helps get me out there. I really appreciate, your viewing and watching to the end. And we're in a huge transition now. When will the aliens come and show us? They may, who they are, and come out of the shadows, but they're already here. They've been here for thousands of years. It's just a matter of believing and connecting, because they're there. Whether you want to believe it or not, they're there. Animals see them, they know. And so, yeah, so thank you for watching my video, and I'm sending you so much love, And this is an amazing, exciting time we're living in. Huge transformation and healing for you. And yeah, this month, August, it's intense. So be grounded, say your prayers. When you're in my classes and I'm working with you, I'm praying for you. And I pray for everybody to have a safe place to live, good food and water, clean air, and that they be treated with dignity and respect, and that all animals be treated with dignity and respect. I pray for the earth, the water, the air, the trees, the flowers, the bees, the butterflies, and I pray for peace on earth. Please join me in that prayer. Thank you. And so it is. Lots of love. Bye.